จะไปค่ะเรียนสุพรรณ
Would you like to go? No. Why? Too cold? Well, maybe too cold. We don't know. I think we have to all have more research. See, this is the way to talk, to use your English. Even if you don't like the idea, but to think about it. Just to use your English, to think about something. Yeah.
For me, sure.
You want to go?
Yeah, because that's why I still single.
You feel what?
Because maybe I'm looking for something there. That's why I still single.
You think maybe marriage material there? Never know.
That is last hope. That is last hope for her.
Never
Last
know.
hope. I will send robot.
A robot first.
Yes.
I think.
Monkey first. But
No, monkey. That's living creature.
But robot set program and yeah.
Yeah, I think before we send any humans, we better find out what's up there. If they're people, if they're friendly, if they're.
Planting some earthquake.
Yeah. What about diseases? We could bring back strange diseases. I mean, this is what happened in the United States, all over the world, where people came in that were foreigners. From when they came to the United States, the Native Americans, the people that were living there, weren't used to our diseases. Smallpox, colds,
This is
died because they didn't have the immunity. They were up from, so we wiped out people. Could do the same there. They could wipe us out. It's really something to think about.
Teacher, how you spell immunity?
IMMUNITY. 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 Two ways of looking at it. Immunity.
immunity.
It's one meaning too. Okay, immunity, free from some sicknesses.
Sicknesses.
Because we've developed immunity against some diseases. But if I were to go to a tribe of people in the Amazon jungle, I could give them sickness because they're not familiar. Immunity. You testify in court without going to jail. Don't you think that some of this big drug busts that they're having from the guys in Laos and in Thailand, don't you think the police have said, if you tell us who these people are that are bringing in drugs, that are part of this drug ring, you will get immunity. We will not put you in jail for as long. Immunity. You tell the law something, and they will say, okay, you're guilty, but we're not going to give you a jail sentence.
Teacher, I have inspiration and motivation. How to different.
see, what we should be doing is using these words as sentences.
immunity รอดพ้นจากการลงโทษสำหรับหรือว่าภูมิคุ้มกันแต่ว่าภูมิคุ้มกันโรคหรือว่ารอดพ้นจากการลงโทษตัวไหน
You want to do something, you are motivated to come and learn English. Because you will get a reward. You'll get a reward out of it. Okay. You're motivated, you want to come here and learn and put work and energy and time and commitment because you'll get a reward from it. Better job, a better life, a more interesting life if nothing more.
Yes, and inspiration.
motivate แล้วก็ motivation แรงจูงใจ
Something or someone simple thing. Inspiration. Hey, well, should we have taken a break? Inspiration. Something or someone encourages you to do better. You look up to someone. Usually sons will look up to their fathers. If he's a good man, I want to be like my dad. He was a good person. He took care of his family. He had business. He was a religious man. Went to temple, went to what? Inspiration. Someone who makes you feel good about yourself so that you want to do better in your life. You want to do better in your life. Inspiration. Leaders can be inspiring. They can want their people.
Lisa
What
get
words?
will get
Get a reward.
reward
Reward. We'll get a reward. You'll get something out of it.
รางวัล
It's different. It's different for every person.
I may have a question about providing.
Providing.
Yes, you are providing me.
Providing.
You give me
Okay.
sentence.
Providing. To give something to someone. Your parents provided you with a nice house. Your teachers provided you with a good education. They gave you a good education. They let you have a good education. Yeah. My brother John provided all of us with this program
Provide volunteer.
to give.
Can provide something or someone.
Yeah.
Can provide something
To
to someone.
provide, to give something to someone.
Can't provide someone to someone.
Yeah, you can provide a date.
You can provide a name.
We can provide a date for,
Provide they go to Mr. Robot.
no you mean now absolutely not absolutely not
Robert say why not? Robert say why not? Why not me? Robert say why not me?
if you are the last choice I will give one okay ขายคุณ
Provide someone to someone. The teacher they have a company
แนะนำลูก
to provide someone to someone.
take me out.
Take me out. Take me out.
in the TV channel 3 every Saturday. Take me
out, take me out, Peter.
Dirty lady, choose for them.
ทุกคนหัวเลยบอก
Well, you usually would say,
ก็แนะนำต้นแรกคนใหญ่จริงๆนะ
you usually would say,
ลูกเนี่ยจะดีคนนี้จะดีกว่า
ไม่เกินเลย
provide,
คนใหญ่ดี
provide,
ไม่ต้องการ
provide is usually something, an idea or a product or a thing. If you wanted to, you would arrange for someone to meet
Or someone. Arrange someone
a
to someone.
future husband or spouse, arrange. You wouldn't really provide. I mean, you could say, but it'd be nicer to say, I'll arrange for you to meet my husband's best friend. Maybe you will like each other. Yeah, you don't kind of say I'll provide a person. That's kind of like, kind of selling a person, you know? When you provide.
Maker of the meat.
Yeah.
What I do is like the how do you spell how to get something before this day. Is that it means you cannot find joy. Is like the I don't have that way. How we spell is like the day before this day.
Yesterday,
No, the day before.
the day before.
About strong control แล้วก็ความ misleader
ที่แรกอันนี้อ่านว่าเป็น
slow misleader ไม่เป็นโอ้โหมันเด็ดกับอะไรอะไร
Ask him. Ask him.
ไอเอ็นเอสเป็นการไม่ได้ลง รินส์ไวเลสแปลว่าสิ่งของ
Unemployed? Unemployed. You can't find a job, you're unemployed. You don't have a job.
ไม่เก่งนะแต่งตัวไม่เก่ง
โอ้ยดีกว่าโอ้ยให้ทุกอย่าง
แต่ความหมายมันคือให้
ไม่เกี่ยว
Unemployed, the person who doesn't have a
อัน
job.
นั้นบอกว่าเป็น
Unemployed. Person who doesn't have a job. Person who doesn't have a job. Unemployed.
แต่ว่าอะไรนะ
Person who doesn't have a job.
like us like us
ฟรีสไตล์
เป็นฟรีสไตล์
Many of you had jobs, now you're retired. You had jobs and you're retired, your time is up for working.
I would like to work but nobody hire us
Well, because you have crazy laws. Well, that's crazy. In the United States, I say again, the United
ให้
States, that's
บาง
the
อย่าง
only,
อะไรนะ
there is,
ให้บางสิ่ง
ให้บางทีอย่างกับบาง
you
คน
cannot,
อ๋ออย่างนั้น
Robert, you cannot discriminate against a person because of their age.
discriminate what is it
Discriminate means that you can't, this is crazy, I've never heard of such a thing, when you see ads in the paper, not over 35.
yes 40
That's against the law in this state, you can't do that. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy.
this is
To not let somebody do something because of age. Of age, of sex, race, nationality, where you come from. Yes, discriminate, to not let someone do something, have work because of age, because of, is there someone, Sue? Because of sex, man or woman, because of nationality, where you come from. Yeah, you can't, yeah, so you can't have a job in Thailand. If you were a citizen, even if they let you become a Thai citizen, you were from Cambodia, can't have a job. If you're gay or homosexual, you can't discriminate, you can't say no.
No experience. Have experience.
That's a little different experience. They can get around that because you have to be able to do the job.
And one thing, teacher.
You have to be qualified. You have to be able to run a boat out here. You can't just say, well, I want a job to be a river pilot, river driver. No, you can't. You have to be able to know how to do that. But this is crazy. I see ads in the paper. Nobody over 30, 35. How can they do that?
When we getting older, we get work for 20 years and
Of course.
get high salary. They try to keep you out, not to high
Yes,
salary.
but you have
How you say that?
25 years of your life.
Then how you say that?
Terminate. You retire, make you
No,
retire,
retire.
force you out.
Yeah.
You have 25 more years of your life to live, to do a lot of good things.
How you say in English? It's like that.
When they make you go, when they
To
go.
high salary, they need someone cheaper, less salary.
lay off
Lay off.
ไม่ใช่ก็แบบไม่ใช่
ไม่หรอก
ทำไมไม่ใช่ไม่เข้าใจความหมายเลย
เนาะคือว่าตอนนี้จะทำผิดเราอ่ะ
Okay.
อ๋อ
Fat, they can't, if you're fat, they can't say you can't have a job. If you can do the job. This is awful. I've never, this is
before
horrible.
time you try before time
She mean the word when you work at the company, a big company for a long time, and you have a highly salary.
They lay
And
you off.
the company want to
They lay you off. They'll say we have too many people.
try to straight you to out of the company.
Well, what they'll do is offer you a severance. You worked in a company for 20 years. You made a good salary. And they're going to say to you, Nat, we're going to have to lay off people. But we're going to give you the chance. So you have to be smart enough to figure what they're saying. But we're going to give you the chance to take a buyout. We will give you 50,000 baht if you leave the company. We will give you 50,000 baht if you leave the company.
She mean the company didn't give the job.
That's what I'm telling you. They'll give you, they will either tell you, shh, they will either tell you, this is how we do it in the States. We are going to have layoffs. We don't have enough money, we don't have enough work, we have too many people. So what they will say to you, you have to listen to what they're saying. we will pay you 100,000 baht if you choose, if you decide to leave the company. Or you can take the chance of a layoff. So a smart person would say, hey, I'll go ahead and take that 100,000 baht because I may be laid off and get nothing. This is how we do it. Is it fair? No. It's not fair, but it's okay, the law.
ใช้เรียกเอาเหมือนกัน
So this is what they do. Because they can hire a younger person, less money. But if you're smart, you're going to take that money because they're going to get rid of you anyway. They're telling you that if you don't take the money, there's a chance you'll be laid off.
You can get a job from the another company. Maybe.
Yeah, but how can you if you say over 30, nobody over 35?
So did the most.
You know? It's crazy.
Use the layoff or retire.
This is, something has to change here because you have all these people that can still be working if they want to, but they can't work.
ใช้เหมือนกัน
ถ้าเป็นต้องการคือหางานทำยากทำไม่ได้อีกแล้ว
Make sense?
ถ้าเราเปลี่ยนที่ไหนเนี่ย
Sir Pat?
Yes.
Yeah.
ตรงนี้เอา
This is very discriminatory.
Yeah.
This is a big deal. Because people are getting older.
Yeah.
Older. So what are you going to do with us?
Keep
People like me will go retire.
give
People
the
will
chance to
retire in
the
the-
generation.
Yeah, sure. People will go retire in the work in the hospital, work with kids, work with some, you gotta do something for your mind.
60-year-old enough for work. Because many students, young people, they finish university, no job.
That's another way of looking at it, yes. That's another way of saying, yeah, hey, you're sitting here, you've made all this money, it's somebody else's chance to
Yeah.
work. That's another thing to say. That's another way to look at it.
To continue the company, to continue the nation.
That's another way to look at it. But when you get old
Yeah.
and they make you go, it doesn't seem fair because you're not ready. But you're right. But if a government is smart, they'll keep making jobs and jobs and jobs and jobs and jobs. But that's a hard thing.
Teacher,
Yeah.
prepare.
Done? Okay.
Prepare.
Ready to go
ไปเด็ก
Can I?
no
Can I?
no รับประทาน
Can I?
You too. You too.
Me too.
แม่นับทุกคนต่างแล้วผมให้ถึงนะรถไฟที่หนึ่งที่หนึ่งมี
You go to
จ้ะ
me too.
ตัวจะไม่สนุกเพราะเพื่อนที่สระบุรีอ่ะไม่อยู่เวลาเพื่อนที่สระบุรี This is leaking here.
Oh yeah.
And look at the wall.
Yeah.
I think it's making the wall bad.
Only it's a 5-year teacher, 6-year air conditioning.
Yeah. You gotta get
It's
new one.
old.
ที่หลังพี่ต้องไป
But you see over here, sir, at the wall.
Yeah. Please stop and no leaking.
No leaking.
Yeah.